My parents never missed my sister's games, but they skipped my graduation. I don't think my parents ever meant to make me feel invisible. At least, that's what I keep telling myself. Growing up, my younger sister was the star of the family. She played volleyball, won trophies, and everyone rearranged their schedules to watch her games. Meanwhile, I was the quiet kid. I got good grades, worked part-time, and stayed out of trouble. Whenever I accomplished something, the response was always the same. That's nice. No celebration, no photos, no dinner. Just ... That's nice. I convinced myself it didn't bother me. Then graduation came. I was the first person in my family to earn a college degree. I reminded my parents for months. I even bought them tickets because seating was limited. The week before, my mom called. Your sister has an away tournament that weekend. I laughed because I thought she was joking. She wasn't. She actually asked if my graduation ceremony was important. I didn't even know how to answer that. On graduation day, every seat around me was filled with cheering families. Mine stayed empty. When they announced my name, I looked into the crowd anyway. I don't know why. I guess part of me still hoped they'd surprise me. After the ceremony, my roommate's parents hugged me and took pictures with me because they didn't want me standing there alone. I smiled in every photo. Then I cried the entire drive home. A few days later, my parents asked if I could babysit because they wanted to take my sister out to celebrate her team making the playoffs. Not once did they mention my graduation. That was the moment something changed. I stopped calling first. I stopped driving home every holiday. I stopped chasing people who clearly weren't chasing me. Months turned into almost a year. One afternoon, my dad called. He sounded upset. You've been distant. I asked him a simple question. What degree did I graduate with? Silence. Finally, he admitted ... I don't remember. Then I asked another. What was my major? Another long pause. He guessed. He was wrong. For the first time in my life, I told him exactly how I felt. I wasn't angry because they missed one day. I was hurt because they'd missed years. Every forgotten achievement, every canceled plan, every time I came second without anyone noticing. My dad didn't argue. He just listened. A week later, both of my parents drove for hours to my apartment. They brought a graduation cake. It was almost 11 months late. My mom apologized through tears. She admitted they'd spent so many years making sure my sister never felt overlooked, that they never realized I already was. We're doing better now. They call more often. They ask about work. They actually listen. It doesn't erase the past, but it reminds me that sometimes people can't fix what they refuse to see. And sometimes ... they can't see it until you stop pretending you're okay.